Not sure if it's started yet. Hi, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm going to be looking back and forth to look at the comments. And then I'll formally introduce myself. We're going to just wait just like 2 more minutes so everyone could join in at 7 p.m. Okay. Yes, guys. So let me know if you can hear me. Hi. Why does it look like I have like foundation on? It's so weird. We're gonna wait another minute. This is so weird. Looking here, looking there. Okay, yes, we can hear you. Thank you, Trinity. All right, cool. Is it clear? Just another minute. Hello, Juanita. Hi, Miss Brown. Hi, Laura, Victoria, Jennifer. Perfect. Okay, cool. I'm going to be looking here, and then again, I'm going to check the comments here. All right, guys. So I am Gia. Nice to meet you all virtually. And I'll tell you a little bit about myself. First and foremost, thank you so much for joining this little workshop. It's going to be lots of fun. Yeah, so I'm Gia, and I'm a professional makeup artist based in New York City. I've been doing makeup for over 10 years now. So today I'm collabing with Il Maquillage, and it's going to be all about foundation, all about the Woke Up Like This foundation, which, as you guys may know, has been everywhere. It's everywhere. You see it on ads, and it's just all over the place. So I know you guys are probably curious to know a little bit more about the product. And also, if you're here, it's because you guys have already taken their quiz. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm also gonna have a little surprise, a little special something towards like the middle of the workshop. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But overall, yeah, it's going to be all about foundation. Hopefully, I'm able to answer some questions you guys might have. Yeah, I'm going to do an unboxing, a little bit of a demo. I have nothing on right now. Obviously, my eyes and a little bit of a brow. But I have nothing on because I'm going to be doing a little demo for you guys as well. So, and yeah, feel free to leave your questions in the live chat. I will be checking back and forth and like that. Cool. All right, so just gonna grab my primer. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is show you guys an unboxing. Once again, if you guys are here, it's because you've already taken the PowerMatch quiz. And for those of you that do not know, the PowerMatch quiz was super quick. Obviously, you guys remember taking it. And it's so accurate, so crazy. It's only 90 seconds. You answer some questions, and then you are matched to your perfect shade, which is insane. I won't lie, when I first heard about it, I was a bit skeptical. I was like, how accurate can this be? I'm here to tell you it's so freaking accurate. So yeah, take my advice on that. Hi. Yeah, so that's that. With the quiz section. So once you do so now we're going to talk about the try before you buy. So where's my little box? I'm going to talk about the box. All right, so with once you do the PowerMatch quiz, sorry, I ramble a little bit. Once you do the PowerMatch quiz, you have an option to select the try before you buy at checkout, which I'm going to get more into detail throughout the video. But pretty much you are able to try the Woke Up Like This foundation for free. Yes, for free. For 14 days. You get to try it before you buy it. If you like it, you keep it. If you don't, you can send it back. Yeah, and I'll get more into detail with that, but it's just so amazing how it's just risk-free. So you're there, you take the quiz, you have 14 days after shipping to give it a try, see how you like it, and like that. So I'm gonna jump into the unboxing. So once you get the try before you buy, you're gonna receive a little cute box like this. It's super chic, super beautiful. And then once you open it up, I wanna see, okay, it's right here. Oops. I feel like my face looks like a different color. It's so weird. I was out in the sun a little bit, but maybe it's just me. Okay, I'm gonna switch it out for the one that's open. All right, so you receive this cute little box. Now, once you open it, you're going to see the information, how it works. You're gonna have your foundation, which is super cute. You're gonna have a little brochure, and then it comes with this really cute like tissue paper. And then you'll have your receipt here, I believe. So in case you want to send it back or whatever, you have the label. Yeah, so that's that. All right, so right now I am shade 105 because again, I was out in the sun. So that's that. So this is the packaging. I have one in here, but this one is the one that I use on a regular. So as far as packaging, it comes in a glass bottle, which is so luxurious. It's so beautiful. And then it has the Il Maquillage logo right here. And then it does have a pump. Don't mind mine. Again, I use this every single day, so it's kind of dirty. Yeah, so it has a pump. Obviously, when it's new, it's going to take a while to come out. But yeah, it does have a pump, which I love. Now let me wipe that off. What do you suggest on using to apply foundation? Once I look over here, I'll kind of like answer some questions while I talk. Again, if you guys are just joining, make sure you guys stay tuned towards the middle, obviously towards the end also, because I have a little something special for you guys to stay tuned. Yeah, so I like to use the brush, which I'm going to show you guys right now. Keep in mind, I did do another makeup look like not even half an hour ago, so that's why I have my eyes done. Obviously, you want to have a clean brush. This is also by them, and it is the 100 brush. So this is my favorite go-to brush for this foundation. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, love it, keep it, not return it. And then you guys can ask me more questions so that I don't ramble too much. Yeah. All right, so now I'm going to go into kind of a demo for you guys. Again, I have nothing on. Just going to shake it up. Okay. Victoria says, so accurate. I got matched with my perfect shade, concealer and foundation. Yeah, I'm also going to talk about the concealer because they also have a super cool bundle package. So for the try before you buy, instead of just opting for the Woke Up Like This foundation, you're actually able to try multiple products at once. I believe it's 2 products at once, so not multiple. Okay. All right, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to clean my hands once again because I'm just a germaphobe. I'm going to take some hand sanitizer. I'll answer questions. Girl, your lashes are gorgeous. Thank you, DRC, I believe is how you pronounce it. I was nervous about ordering today. Don't be nervous. It's super accurate. So over like 10 million people have taken the quiz, and it's a 94% accuracy. So once again, hopefully, you guys are able to tell live and interact with me, and I'm here to answer all your questions. And hopefully you guys are able to see and believe that it's super accurate and you're going to love it. And again, it's risk-free. So you really have nothing to lose. I believe it's just like $5 for shipping. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with primer. Now, in my case, I need primer. I mean, I will never do my makeup without primer. That's a whole nother story. But in this case, this is also by them, and this is the No Filter Blurring Primer. Super blurring. So if you're someone that has texture, pores, fine lines, anything like that, acne scars, whatever the case may be, this is literally going to smooth out the skin. It's going to perfect it. And it's also going to control the oil. So when you go over with foundation, not only, is the foundation going to wear better, it's going to last longer, and it's going to be smoother. So I always do this first. I'm just going to pump in the back of my hands. And this is the product that I'm using, okay? Just takes a while to pump. This one's new. Okay. Now, I like to apply that everywhere, but I really like to focus that. I don't know if you can see, I do have texture from the facials I've been doing on my forehead, on my chin, and then underneath the eyes, I do have like fine lines, and I really like to smooth that out. Also, it prevents the concealer from creasing. So that's what I do first. Now with this primer, this is actually one of the products you're able to bundle up when you select the try before you buy at checkout. I believe you're able to bundle this or the concealer, which I'll get into after. Great packaging, says Megan. Yes, it's amazing. I love it. All right, so once I do the primer, I just put a little bit in the center of the face. And I didn't mention, but my skin is sensitive dry. Obviously, it varies with like the seasons and things like that. But for the most part, I tend to be on the drier side, and I'm super sensitive. So yeah, that's that. So I just put like 2 pumps in the back of my hand, and I'm gonna start picking up the product with this brush, which I highly recommend. If you're a beginner, if you're intermediate, if you're experienced, whatever the case may be, you want this and you need this brush in your life. It's amazing. Let me move this hair out the way. All right, so what I like to do, I like to first stipple the product. I'm gonna do half the face so you guys are able to tell better. I like to stipple the product first, just like that. And I feel like when you do this technique, you're kind of in control of the product. Now, using this brush, it is going to do the work for you. It's super easy. Ultimately, you're just gonna have a more airbrush finish. So I like to stipple. This is like you're packing on the coverage, and then I like to buff. Now, when it comes to the foundation, to the formula, so hands down, it is one of my favorite foundations I've ever used. The reason why is, I'll tell you a little bit about like the benefits of the foundation. So, and I have no script. This is just like rambling. So if I talk too much, I'm sorry. Yeah, so for starters, it is a medium to full coverage. That means it's pretty much catered to everyone, depending how you apply it. The formula is so lightweight. It's like so confusing because I'm like using this, but I don't know if you guys like, okay, hopefully it looks clear because this is my mirror, but then I'm using this webcam. Anyways, yeah, so it's super lightweight. It's a medium to full coverage. A lot of people always ask me, what does medium to full coverage mean? And it's buildable. That just means that you're able to build up the coverage. So if you want a natural coverage, start with minimal product. It's going to be, really natural, beautiful skin-like. If you want more of a full coverage, go in and start adding a bit more of product. Ultimately, it's not going to get cakey. No matter how many layers you do, it's still not going to get cakey. And I love that. So right now, weather for me over here, super humid, super disgusting. And yeah, you want something lightweight, something breathable, something that's not going to melt and just look cakey throughout the day. So this is a great product for that. And it still looks like skin. All right. So did I blend well? Because I can't see the light. Yeah. So let me show you here. So I'm just going to do half the face first. Now, keep in mind, I do have some sunspots and tons of discoloration, which I'm going to target that with concealer after. But for the most part, it still looks like skin. Super beautiful. Yeah. Now, some other things that I love about the foundation is that it is enriched with vitamin E and hyaluronic acid. So it's super hydrating. I always get, questions from people that are like, I'm more mature skin, or I'm super dry, or vice versa. And for those that are more mature, you're also going to love the product. The reason why, the hyaluronic acid is literally going to smooth out the skin. It's going to kind of plump the skin also and retain the moisture. So obviously you want to go ahead and do your skincare beforehand, whatever it is that you do first, and then go in with foundation. Wow, I talk way too much. Yeah, so I already answered that about the brush. Tika J. So the color I'm using right now is 105. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Yes, I do. I'm using 105 right now. It's my perfect match. Okay, this side is way better because I'm able to see. Yeah, so it's buildable. It's lightweight. It still looks like skin. Do you see that blend? And the finish is skin-like. So it's not super matte. It's not super luminous. It's right in between. Now, of course, if you have oilier skin, definitely use a mattifying primer before, just so you control the oil throughout the day. The one that I mentioned is a great option if you're looking for a primer, something to do a little bit of everything. Like I mentioned, it's going to smooth, control the oil, et cetera, et cetera. If you're drier, same thing. Prep your skin properly. And if you want it more dewy, you can just use like a hydrating setting spray after, but you're kind of in control of the finish of the product, which I love. Are we even right now? I'm obsessed. And obviously I don't have like the bronzer and everything like that. So this is just foundation. And again, texture is so beautiful. I don't even set it with powder because I am very dry at the moment. So what I do is use like a hydrating setting spray, and that's that. Jessica says, do you mind explaining what they mean by be sure to powder your T-zone area after application and use setting spray over your entire face? Please and thank you. Yeah, so for me, I do primer first. Obviously, skincare before anything. Primer, because it's the longevity of the makeup is gonna be way better. It's gonna be smoother. It's gonna be more flawless. Then I do foundation. Then I'm gonna do concealer, like I'm gonna show you guys now. And then once everything is done, so I'm talking about eyeshadow, bronzer, blush, highlight, everything. You want to spray your face, but before the highlight and bronzer and stuff, you want to set your face so that you're locking the makeup in place. And then setting obviously just removes the over powdered look. Especially their setting spray, it is phenomenal. It's my hands down my favorite setting spray in the world, like I've ever tried ever. And I've used multiple setting sprays, and that's also like off topic, but highly recommend it. It's beautiful. Liz said my test said I'm 105 as well. Yes, girl. Well, now you're able to tell. I'm doing a demonstration, so hopefully you're able to get a better visual. Hi from Denver. Hi. Okay, 155. Lily Beth says, yes, concealer as well. Awesome. Okay, guys. So I'm going to jump into concealer now. And again, feel free to and ask me any questions, obviously based on what we're talking about, so that I could go more into depth with that, but I don't really want to waste too much time. Yeah, so I'm going to go in now with the concealer. Similar to how you're able to bundle with the primer at checkout for the try before you buy, which you're trying the products free for 14 days. You're only paying for shipping. You're also able to bundle. So you're able to do either the foundation alone, of course, or you can do the primer or the concealer. So now I'm going to do concealer. And when I do my makeup on a regular, these are the steps that I take. Once again, I do primer, foundation, and then concealer. So this is the Fucking Flawless concealer. And I'm also going to get into formula, things like that, all of the above, and my shade. So my shade I'm using right now, for those curious, is shade number 8. So to start off, the applicator is so perfect. I was going to say cute. It's cute also, but it's perfect. The reason why it's like, I don't know how to explain it in the way where it's like flexible, but it's precise enough where you're able to get into those smaller areas. So for example, for me, as you can see, I have the raccoon under eyes, and it's not cute and it's so annoying, but I love a product that I'm able to like really get into those, you know, tinier crevices of the face. And I do tend to cast a lot of my shadows in the inner corner. So this applicator is just bomb for that. So me, I'm going to show you how I do my concealer. I know you guys may be wondering why so light. Now, I like to conceal and highlight in one. I don't got time for all that. So I'm just going to do one and done. Usually I will do like a color corrector because I do have a lot of darkness under the eyes. But right now, I'm going to show you how you can still blend it out. And it's going to conceal and brighten. I'm going to do one side also. And I'm actually just going to apply it with the same brush. I wouldn't do this on a regular. I'll probably do like if I'm rushing, I do. But I usually will do like a sponge, my fingers. Where's my mirror, girl? This big ass mirror. Okay, hopefully you guys can see better. Okay, so I am just kind of packing that product on, and I like to drag it out just to kind of lift this area. I go in with contour and the whole shebang. I like a snatched face. But yeah, as far as formula, once again, listen, I'm very blunt, and hands down, it might just be my favorite concealer. Not one of my favorite, but it might just be my favorite concealer. because similar to the foundation, it's so lightweight and it's so buildable. So again, if you want like a natural coverage, just kind of one and done, put a little bit. If you want full coverage, just keep building on that. Another tip is to let it set for a little bit, especially if you want like that fuller coverage. Let it kind of adhere better to the skin before you go in and start blending it out, because it is going to help a lot. Yeah, and then my favorite part about it is that it's creaseless. So I usually don't like to set my face with powder. Again, I'm dry, so that's why I just don't really like, not too much of a fan of powder. But if you're oilier, definitely set your face. But yeah, it just looks so natural, so beautiful, and that's why I love it so much, because it's creaseless. Lilybeth said, where in New York are you? You sound like my fam. Are we cousins? We might be. Okay. Bunzel try with the brush as well. I'm not sure if you could bunzel with the brush, but I do know for sure you're able to do it with the primer or the concealer. Yeah. Ordering it. I hope you do. Okay, so Lisa Morgan says wrinkles, question mark. So I believe she's asking, are the products good for, someone with wrinkles? And as I mentioned, because of the vitamin E and hyaluronic acid, both products are super smoothing, super hydrating, and hyaluronic acid is great for plumping the skin and pretty much retaining moisture. So as long as you do, your skincare before, even without it, but I don't recommend that at all, because your makeup is never going to look that great if you don't incorporate skincare. That's key. But yeah, you're going to actually like it because the product is very lightweight and it's manageable. Depending on your preference, you're able to build on that coverage. And again, it's just such a luxurious, lightweight, beautiful, velvety texture. So it is great for someone with wrinkles. Okay, so that's that. That's all I did. That's it. I usually do some in the center. I'm going to do a little bit on the other eye just to show you guys. But I want it so bad. I just want to try it first. Miss Brown. Yes, girl. So try it first. That's pretty much what I'm here to show you, that you're able to try it for free for 14 days. You're only paying for shipping. And again, it's risk-free. So I never heard of anything like so great where you're able to try a product in the comfort of your home. It's delivered straight to your door, 14 days. And if you don't like it, you can send it back. Now, as a professional makeup artist, I will tell you, usually 14 days is more than enough time to know if a product is good for you, if it's good for your skin, if you like it, if you hate it. As far as formula, me personally, I'm going to start blending while I talk. Me personally, I'm able to tell instantly, because I'm so sensitive, if a product works for me or not. As far as like coverage and wearing it and longevity and how it works, with weather and things like that. No more than 7 days. I don't need more than 7 days, because again, your skin will react. Our skin, our bodies react, to change. So same thing with makeup. Did you see how that magic just like, and I'm using a big brush. Listen, if you use something smaller, it's going to look way more flawless than what I'm doing right now. But I honestly forgot, and I'm kind of lazy to go grab it. My room is all the way at the end, my beauty room. So do you see that? That's it. And then I usually do some, sometimes in the center of the face, just to give me a little bit of a highlight. But yeah, I love the formula. It's so beautiful. It's so lightweight. Feels like skin. And when I tell you it's not going to get cakey, it will not get cakey. Like, this is put. Now, me, I do have like some hollowness. That's just hereditary, but I don't set it. I love it. Is it heavy feeling? Myra Isabel. No, my dear. So Myra, both products, all products actually, there's nothing heavy about it. It literally feels, trying to find something to compare it to. Has like an airy texture, but more luxurious. So yeah, I'll do a little swatch behind the hands, behind my hand. Yeah, that's what I said. So the coverage is there, and it's literally like butter. It's like butter. Beautiful. That's okay. We love a little rambling. Okay, Trinity, we could be besties. Right, girl? Be you, Gia. Okay, Shy. Is it Shy or Shay? Shy. Thank you, girl. Okay, so I can have my natural freckles showing if I want. Nice. Yeah, and I know that question was super long ago, these questions, but I told you I'd be rambling. Yeah, so if you're someone with freckles, great question. Just go light because it does have, as you can see, it obviously hasn't dried, but do you see how beautiful that looks? Like, hopefully you can see with the lighting. Once it dries, you'll see it's not gonna be like matte where it's like dry and like just kind of flat. It looks so smooth. It's not like luminous. It's right in between. It looks like skin, but better. Your skin, but better. The best version of your skin. Yeah, so if you have freckles, just go light on the product. I would even recommend if you want to show off your freckles, which you should want to, because nowadays we're doing the faux freckles. So I would probably apply it with a damp sponge, and instead of like dragging, I would kind of press the product with the damp sponge just to have that beautiful coverage even of the skin, but still have your freckles showing. That's what I would recommend. Lisa, did I answer your question, Lisa? Was that for you? I don't think she's seen my questions. Am I in the wrong spots? Hopefully I answered it. So, Meher, when I keep the trial foundation, don't I get charged? Yeah, so you'll get charged once they know that you're keeping it. So that's why you have the 14 days to after 14 days based after delivery, then it's 14 days. If you haven't returned it yet, then they're going to assume, oh, this person loves it, they're going to keep it, and like that. Why do you use multiple setting sprays? I don't. I use one. I use the Il Maquillage hydrating setting spray. I am drier, so I love a beautiful, glowy, dewy goddess vibe. You can always use something more mattifying. You can use both. You can use mattifying and then dewy. It really all depends. But one is more than enough, honestly. What if I only want to conceal my eyes and spot treat? Does it work for just those areas? And what products would I use, please? And thank you. If you want a spot treat, it's a great product for that. Same thing. I'm not sure if you do your foundation before or after. I like to do my concealer over. Really all depends. I feel like for me personally, if I do my concealer before foundation, I feel like I kind of just disturb the foundation. So that's why it's really important to kind of let each product, do its job before you go in with another one. But to each his own. It's great for spot treating and concealing. Can you show the primer again? Yes, my dear. So this is the primer. It's so beautiful. I almost dropped it. Okay. That's the primer. It's so pretty. All the packaging is so, so beautiful. Is the foundation sweat proof? Sorry, I'm getting to these questions so late. I would say, yeah, I would say sweat proof for sure. Now, is it like bulletproof, waterproof? No, but in a way that's a good thing. Sweat proof, yes. It's fine. I would just recommend obviously using primer. That's super important. And then setting your makeup, whether it's a powder, a setting spray, or both, just because all these products help with the longevity overall. Eyeshadow, lipstick, lip gloss, concealer, liner, foundation. Huh? Lydia, what I have on? I'm confused. I don't know. So, Aretha Mooring, do I put foundation right under my eyes or only the concealer? So I usually skip under the eyes when I do foundation. In my case, and clients that I have, I use foundation to kind of even out the overall complexion of the skin. The least products you apply under the eyes, the better, just because it's such a thin area. So it's going to be more likely to crease, more likely to just look cakey if you pack on a lot of products and then your powder and then just like all of that. So I honestly, unless I'm color correcting, if I'm color correcting, I'm doing the corrective first, then I'm doing the foundation, and then I'm doing concealer. But to kind of just have my skin look the most flawless, again, in my case with my skin, I don't really do foundation. Whatever's left on the brush, if I go over, that's different, but I don't really like target that because that's concealer is going to do it anyways. That was a ton of concealer. Do you always use that much? Kala, I believe is how you pronounce it. Yeah, so it looks like a lot. Everyone's different. It might be a lot. You're right. For me, it's not. And again, you have to keep in mind that the formula is so lightweight. So you can definitely do less. Maybe it's just a form of habit for me, to be completely honest. You don't have to be so dramatic. You don't have to be so extra. But that's just how I roll. You know, I just kind of like, it makes me happy. I don't know. I just like, I feel like I'm getting it done. But yeah, you could definitely use less or more, which is the great part about it. For a beginner, what's the best one to start with? I don't even know my skin tone match. So for Natalie, yeah, so because you took the quiz, you don't have to really worry about getting the right shade because like I mentioned, the accuracy, it's 94%. It's so accurate. Over 10 million people have taken the quiz. So I'm pretty much here to show you, like, as far as the shade, I wouldn't be skeptical about receiving the right shade. As long as you answered the questions correctly, you are gonna get your perfect match. Yeah. So I'd highly recommend it. And it's risk-free. If you don't like it, you can always send it back. But I'm pretty sure you will love it because it's just, they're amazing products. Kalashi, highlight and conceal, says Giselle Ramos. Thank you, Giselle. Yes, exactly. So that's another thing because I did use this to conceal and highlight at once instead of like concealing and then brightening. I just kind of do one. Really depends. Where is your jewelry from, Myra? Myra, hit me up on Instagram and I'll let you know. I'll give you the link. Bruh, what is the name of your eyeshadow? This eyeshadow is from Il Makiage. I actually have two of them on. I have the palette. It is called the Trendsetter palette. It's a Color Boss Squad. It's my favorite eyeshadow palette. So beautiful. So I just have like, you know, look it up on too crazy, but I have like the plum shade, then I have like the red shade, and so quick. It only took like 3 minutes. I'm not lying. I'm serious. If you watch my videos, I'm super quick. How can I figure out my color, says Kimberly. So Kimberly, you already took the quiz. You don't have to worry about the color. I would just do the try before you buy. It's risk-free. You have nothing to lose besides shipping. And then, yeah, then you're able to kind of play around with the product. Yeah, 14 days. If you love it, you can keep it. But shade, I wouldn't be worried because, again, it's so accurate. So I wouldn't be too concerned. Is there any flaw with the formula? Says Remy Lopez. I don't like to be, what do you call it? Like gimmicky? I mean, I don't know, whatever. Top of the head, I don't really find a flaw with it, in my opinion, because again, I don't just do makeup on myself. I do it on tons of my clients, and my clients are all different flavors, ages, all of the above. And I haven't had a complaint yet because it's such a versatile product. The formula is so beautiful. The coverage is there. It's lightweight. It's literally everything. And it's great for mature skin, which a lot of my clientele is more mature. And they have 50 shades. They have a shade for everyone, which is amazing. Most brands, are just starting to do that. So that's also a great thing. Yeah, but off the top of my head, without being gimmicky, I really don't know a flaw that I would say. Okay, she answered that for me. So the concealer is shade number 8. It's not the same as the foundation because, again, I did go a little bit lighter. So that's shade number 8. Can you please show the primer? I showed the primer, right? I'm not sure if it was for the same person, but just in case, this is the primer. This is for Taji's World. How is it for someone with large pores? I'm just fixing my shirt because it keeps rising up. How is it for someone with large pores? Even with the primer, I find my NARS still shows up my pores more than if I'm not wearing foundation. So if you have pores, honey, if you have, what else is a concern? There's so many different concerns. And I feel like we're all so hard on ourselves to begin with. So it's great. Again, it's great because the vitamin E and the hyaluronic acid literally smooth the skin. Now, I highly recommend, if you're going to do the try before you buy, you might as well bundle up because it's the same thing. Obviously, if you decide to stay with them, you will get charged after the fact, but it's not like you're wasting anything because obviously you love the product, you're, deciding to stay with it. I will say, if you have pores, your magical product, I keep wiping it off because of my fingerprints and it's annoying me. If you have pores, you have to try this primer. I would bundle up with the primer for sure. And then I'd just throw in the concealer. I mean, throw it in your bag if you feel like it, whatever. It's amazing, like I mentioned. But hands down, these two together, you will thank me, I promise. I've had so many people that I've recommended this to, and they either DM me, text me, and they're like, oh my God, like this changed my makeup game. I'm obsessed. I put my mom onto it. My grandma, I'm not lying. My grandma's like, she just turned 76, I believe. And she doesn't wear makeup. She hasn't worn makeup in years. When she has that occasion, which is like church for her, she applies her foundation and she's obsessed. And it's so easy for her. Someone that, doesn't wear makeup at all. But, when she's feeling her best, she throws that on and she feels great. So, okay. Yeah, so if you have large pores, give that a try. I feel my shade is 140. Can you recommend the concealer number for Meher? Feel free to DM. I believe there's also a quiz for the concealer, if I'm not mistaken. So check that out. I think they actually left it Il Maquillage answered below. I'm a little late. Oh, thank you, Mackenzie. I know I'm late. So many questions. Yes, I love the finish. Miss Brown again. Miss Brown. Yes, it's amazing. You have to try it. My other question is, do you use both foundation and concealer at the same time? No, I do my foundation first, and then I'll do my concealer. Again, you want to just give the products their time to do their job. If you guys made it this far, just a few more minutes, and then we have like a little cute surprise. Nothing too crazy, something special. Okay. I think that's it. I love your eye makeup. Thank you, Carolina. That's my issue too. I feel like the number is just off. The quiz. I'm not sure if it would be the right fit. I would say don't be hesitant and just give it a try. You really have nothing to lose. But as long as you answer the questions correctly, it might look off online, but I believe it'll be accurate. Can I see a close-up? This is Michelle. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, because I can't see myself. So I'm like, is that close-up enough, guys? Are we like super close now? Are we like... Okay. I get so oily throughout the day. What can help? Girl, stop. My phone is just like vibrating. Yeah, if you get oily throughout the day, try out the primer. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you get oily, as mentioned, this will help control the oil throughout the day. Not only that, it is going to smooth out pores, texture, fine lines, anything like that. And if you really think about it, again, with my expertise in doing makeup on several different clients, usually when you're oilier, you do tend to have larger pores. When you're drier, the opposite. So they kind of go hand in hand. That's why I feel like this is such a magical product, because I feel like they kind of compiled all the things that we need, like unbeknownst to us, that we might need or might want, but we just don't know what it is, into one product, which is amazing. What kind of coverage is the formula? Is it medium, full, buildable, or is it just full? So it is all of the above. It's a medium to full buildable. Like I mentioned, you're able to get either a natural, a medium, or a full. You're able to build it up, but no matter how much product you use, it will not get cakey. And it's not like you're wasting or you're using too much product, because it's a good amount of coverage for each pump, if that makes sense. This is hands down the best foundation. I got some when the company had just launched. Yes, Ashley, it's amazing. I'm glad you like it. Okay. Does the foundation, where's the question? Wait, does the concealer Crep under eyes? I recently wore a different concealer under my eyes and it sunk into my under eye wrinkles. No. I don't know if you could tell mine. I do have fine lines here. It doesn't crease, which is my favorite part. Usually with concealers, either they're too dry or they crease on me and I have to set it. But because I'm so dry, if I set it with a powder, then I just kind of enhance any texture, any dryness I had underneath in the first place. So this one is kind of like also a dream product for me because lightweight, beautiful coverage, and it doesn't crease. Okay. So someone said it would be helpful next time we could see you apply. My questions just keep going up. Sorry. Where's the question? I think her point was to not wear makeup when I do it. Maybe it's distracting. I'm sorry, girl. All right, here. Foundation without any makeup. It was hard to see how it would change the eye look, but you look beautiful. Thank you, Beyond, Nat, and Pia. Yeah, I just was doing a video before. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if it was distracting, but I didn't have anything on the skin, I promise. I only had my skincare. So hopefully you were still able to see like the coverage. Yeah, I love surprises. We're almost there. Is this live going to be saved? I believe it will be saved. If you guys would like that, then I'm sure they can make that happen. Can you use sunscreen, then primer after? Yeah, absolutely. So what I do, daytime routine, I will do all my skincare. So my skincare is like a whole bunch of, yeah, nighttime, daytime is different. But for the daytime, I'll do all my stuff and then skincare last right before primer. So you do your moisturizer or your SPF moisturizer, whatever, and then go into primer and then foundation. All right. Loving my natural hair says, wait, where's it? Where'd it go? Thanks. Love all the products though. And that buttery primer, oh my God, can wear it alone. Yes, that's something I didn't mention. So thank you so much for reminding me. So it's actually a product that you can use on its own with nothing, especially if you're not like a makeup lover and you just want something to smooth out the skin, to make it look just like a clear canvas. You can definitely just wear it on its own. I also have male clients that I use it on. It's helpful. It's helpful. Thank you so much. Okay. What's the best way to remove the makeup? And does foundation have SPF in it? Says Michelle Brooks. Okay, so this is a recent question. Sorry, my questions were just like going up and down. So what's the best way to remove makeup? Obviously you want to cleanse the face. Me, I'd always do a double cleanse because I'm such a makeup wearer. Does that make sense? Did I even make sense with my words? I wear makeup on a regular. Obviously when I'm home, no, but usually I'm doing like makeup looks and stuff like that, creating content. But I always do a double cleanse. Obviously it can just come off with a makeup wipe and then do like your cleanser. But in order to prevent, your pores from clogging and having that excess, dirt, gunk, makeup, pollution from if you went out, if we even are allowed, But yeah, I always do a double cleanse. So I'll do either like a coconut oil first. I'll rub it in for like a minute, 60 seconds. Then I will do makeup wipes or vice versa, go into a cleanser, do a toner. I know it sounds like a lot. I could answer more questions on my Instagram, but toners are great too because you really want to remove that excess makeup before you do your skincare. Super helpful for application. Thank you. Thank you, Jurassica. Ooh, it's a cute name. Your skin is flawless. Thank you, Patricia. It's really not. But I will say these do help make it appear that way. So I'm not mad at it. Definitely not perfect though. Especially now I'm doing like my retinols now that we have some time. So I'm having a bit of a purge right now, as you can see right there and there, but it's okay. Okay, I'm glad I just saw this because I ran out like 3 weeks ago, Ashley. Yes, I'm glad you saw it because you love it. You're going to love it. All right, I have adult combo skin and sometimes the concealer separates as well as the foundation. I don't know if you guys can still see. I haven't touched it. Now, I also didn't mention that on a regular day, I don't touch up my makeup. The most I will do in the event that I'm oilier, due to humidity, I do tend to sweat a bit more, obviously. Doesn't mean I'm still not dry. The most I'll do is like blotting sheets or a tissue. I take like the one ply tissue, like the one sheet, and I just kind of press. I never reapply my makeup. I don't do foundation, concealer. There's no need to because literally, oh my God, I just spit. I'm so sorry, guys. There's no need to because once the coverage is there, it's there. And I didn't even set it. And I promise you it's put. If you really want to lock that in, use a powder and a spray. What else? Gia is fire. Thank you, El Maquillage. I love you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for doing this tutorial. It was helpful. Thank you, LaShawn. Glad it was helpful for you guys. And I'm glad and I hope that, you know, if at any point you guys were skeptical to try it, because, you know, it is kind of like a new way of life. Like they've literally changed the makeup game. They've changed pretty much shopping online. When it comes to makeup, this is why at first I was a little skeptical, because I also used to do tons of retail in the past and things like that. And in the makeup game back in the day, you had to go into the store. You had to like get a makeup artist to kind of like get your shade. And I don't know about you guys if you've had that experience, but in the makeup counters and in the stores, it's like the worst. I'm not like, no offense to that, I've done it for years, but the lights are so fluorescent that once you go outside into natural lighting, it is not what you saw in the stores. They make it look beautiful. So it's amazing that you're able to try it at home in the comfort of your house, quarantine, whatever it is that you're doing, just try it out so that you know when you're ready, you know, to go out there, you have the perfect match. But yeah, you're just at home. You don't have to go in stores. Also, it's like so like overwhelming for me. Like if I didn't work at stores, I'd never do it. I'm just like not antisocial. I just like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of like, I'd rather shop online, my glass of wine, and just, you know, that's it. Hi. Okay, I don't know what you said. I didn't catch it. Does all that foundation say what undertone and skin tone it has? Yes. So on the website, it's so amazing. Something else. You guys are just like so helpful, actually. So if you go on the website regularly, you're actually able to tell. You can go to like light, medium, tan, dark, deep, and then you can choose your undertone, and then it'll tell you. But go with the quiz, being that you guys already took the quiz, most likely, if you're here, you most likely took the quiz. Go with it. It's because, you know, you saw the visuals, you answered correctly, and it's so accurate. I've done it multiple times, testing it out, and I've referred people to it, and they've always told me, how did they nail that? Like, never before. I've gone into this store and that one, and I've never been matched, and I'm like, I don't even know how they do it, but I know that it works. I'm not mad. I'm not complaining. Megan says, or they act crazy when you ask for help. Thanks for taking the scary out of this. Girl, I'm not going to mention one brand, and then I'll stop talking because I know I'm taking so long. But there's one brand in particular. I actually used to work for them. And before I started working for them, girl, I was so intimidated. They were like so mean. And I went in there trying to drop off my resume. This was years ago. And it was just like, that's how it was back in the day. Like, I'm not sure about now. I'm sure it's the same. But honestly, shopping in stores is so, it can be very intimidating, very overwhelming, especially now where there's so many lines and it's just like too much. So for me, this is just like a dream. That's why I'm here, because I feel like I just want to like share with you guys. Okay, yeah, so it's the same. What setting spray do you recommend, Cindy? So also Bel Maquillage is called the Hydrating Setting Spray. I do have it in my glam room. I was gonna bring it here, but you know, I don't have it here. Amazing, hands down, my go-to. If you like a dewier finish, highly recommend. It's still beautiful for all skin types, but it's really gonna give you like that dewier finish, which I love. Now, if you do like more mattifying products, you can still use it, but it's definitely gonna give you more of a glow. What's your Instagram? My Instagram is makeupartist_Gia. Thank you, Angela. Okay. Yeah, so Shy Diaz, I think that's the name. For the concealer, the same quiz as the foundation. Will it cover the dark circles? Yes, dear. I don't know if you were here from the beginning, but I don't only have dark circles. They're literally raccoon. Like, it's terrible. And I actually didn't even color correct today because I really was trying to not ramble too much. But I just went with the shade a little bit lighter to conceal and brighten. And I don't know if you can tell, it really did its job. Now imagine if I were to really like color correct and take my time, it'd probably look even better. How was the primer for being photographed? Beautiful. I've done so many photo shoots, video shoots, behind the scenes footage things for those campaigns, video shoots, ads. Amazing, phenomenal. You will love it. The lighting in the store is different. Yeah, for real. Okay. All right. All right. So, because I don't want to keep taking up your time, but if you guys have stayed to the very end, thank you so much for joining. First of all, thank you for joining this workshop. It's like so much fun. I'll still like answer the few questions that I see here. But anyways, look out for an email. Once you do the try before you buy, you're going to get a mystery gift, which you're not going to be mad at all. And it's also risk-free. So once again, you're going to get a mystery gift, risk-free. You have nothing to lose. So what are you waiting for? What are you still doing here? Go ahead and try it. I'm waiting for my package. You look beautiful. Sumaya, yes, girl. You're going to love it. Do you throw party? Viv Rogers, what? Do I throw parties? No, not really. Do you? What? Okay, I already read that one. Yes, free gift too, Ashley. Yeah, Lucille. So don't be scared. Most likely you took the quiz already. So that's the part I'm trying to remove. Like, if there was any, if you were skeptical at any point, most likely it's gonna be on point. As long as you already took the quiz and it was you answered correctly, it's accurate. Don't even worry about it. Trust me. I always get the feedback. Okay. So the email that you, okay, where's the question? Yeah, check your email. I'm not sure where the question went. I think she was asking like what email, I guess. So whatever email you used to sign up, or whenever you did the quiz, I believe at the end of the quiz, it does ask you for an email. So whatever email it is that you use, that's the email you want to check. And then I believe once you check out, I believe that's how it works, to do the try before you buy, which is risk-free, 14 days, then you're going to get, the mystery gift. All right, my loves, I can't tell you the mystery gift because I don't know it's a mystery gift. But you won't be mad, I'm sure. Il Maquillage already has your email, so they're going to send it out. Look out for a little email from us, from me. So you provide the shipping label. I believe they do provide the shipping label inside. Excuse me again, guys. Oh my God. Yeah, so they do provide the shipping label inside. Worst case, if you don't have it, you can always reach out to customer service, let them know, and they will send you a shipping label like right away. But I'm sure it comes, you have to check in the bottom of your try before you buy box. I believe they do have the shipping label because mine does come with it. Okay. Yes, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. So it's the one that you signed up with. Okay. Ordering now. Thank you, guys. I hope you guys love it. I hope this was helpful. I got the email. Okay, so Trinity already received her email, guys. So make sure you're on the lookout for that email. You won't be mad. And the return label is printable. There you go. So it's printable. What's better than that? I actually just set up my printer, which is so funny. It's been here for like 10 years. I'm just kidding. It's been here for like a year. And like finally, I was like, let me set up my printer. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's all. Cam and Jay today says, I want to make an order of primer, liquid foundation, concealer, powder foundation, and setting spray. Can someone tell me if the liquid foundation will be the same color as a powder, I guess, foundation? So the names are not the same because they don't go by number, but you can definitely, I'm not sure what foundation shade you got. You can always look at the pictures if that's helpful. If not, customer service can also help you with that. They're so helpful. They're so on point. And yeah, they're just there to help. So, okay, guys. Thank you, Gia and Il Maquillage. Such a big help to see the products live. Thank you guys for joining. I had so much fun. Okay, I think that's it, guys. And yes, and tag them on, tag Il Maquillage and tag me because I want to see your looks. I always get such beautiful feedback and it makes me so happy. So thank you. All right, guys, if you haven't received the email yet, you will. Just give it a few. Will the slide be saved? I believe it will. I'm sorry, Latoya. But Latoya, next time, if we do another one, don't be sad. You can join the next one. And if not, I'm sure that they'll save it. All right, guys. Yes, my Insta Sonia, makeup artist _ Gia on Instagram. Follow me. Thank you. That's so sweet. Okay, I think that's all. Yes, Karen. So getting off work, missed a lot, but just got my foundation. All right, Karen. So pretty much I was just showing how accurate not only the quizzes, but the whole try before you buy program. And shade matching is so accurate. So I hope you love it. Tag us so we can see your perfect match. Tina, continue to have a blessed day. Thank you, my dear. Same to you. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Check your emails. And will the makeup rub off? No, it does not rub off. Even if you're wearing masks, because this is just the times that we're in, make sure you guys, because I know that's something you guys probably didn't ask, but it's probably something, you think about unbeknownst to you. But do a primer. If you're going to do the program, bundle up with the primer, do the primer, then do the foundation, set with powder. And also, if you're wearing a mask all day long, go very light on the layers. It's really not necessary, especially here, especially if you, do everything else. But make sure that you're giving the foundation time, set it lightly, and go minimal on the layers. Set your makeup. You'll be fine. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. And hopefully I see you next time. I hope you guys enjoy. And I hope you guys take my word and do the try before you buy, because you won't be mad. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Bye.